If there's one thing about Dragon Ball Daima that I am still uncertain of, it's who's the villain here. And once we do figure out the villain, what form is going to be needed for Goku, Vegeta, and the rest of them to take it out? Because as it stands, they're already powerful enough. As we know in Daima, there is a thing called a fusion bug. As a matter of fact, different bugs for different things to help boost whatever. And fusion, or just the bugs in general, have only been referenced twice in like 10 episodes. So whether or not that's going to actually take place is still beyond. But none of that matters if the villains they're going up against don't constitute the need to do so. Let's go down the line, because right now all the villains that we know about don't stand a chance against Goku and Super Saiyan. Let's start with Goma. Now, we're told by multiple characters in the demon realm that Goma is all-powerful, oh my god, but this dude hasn't shown anything to constitute that. He's actively doing the opposite to prove that he is the strongest. He's having other people fight the different Tamagamis for him, and he's not doing anything that actually justifies that he's strong. So I can't just take this at word of mouth value. Next, let's go with Shin's brother. This one kind of speaks for itself. Like, I've not seen anything from him. If anything, he's smart, and that's it. Third, we got Arinsu. This one's about the most deadly one out of all of them, strictly because not only is she smart, she actually gets shit done. That being in the form of Majin Ku, which I'll get to in a second. But right now, she's shrouded in mystery. I feel like she's very, very strong, but also at the same time not, considering she's having other things take out things for her. Literally has Glorio on a leash trying to get Goku and the rest of them to get Dragon Balls for her. She can't even do it herself, that's why she had Majin Ku fight Tamagami 1, which then leads me to Majin Ku, who couldn't even phase, let alone scratch Tamagami 1. And dude straight gave up whenever he realized he never stood a chance. And you can't even count the Tamagamis as being villains, because they're not. They have one job and one job only. That doesn't make them villains. But right now, they're the only beings, at least Tamagami 3 and Tamagami 1, that have the feats to constitute them being strong. The rest of this ragtag team doesn't. Even going off statements, it's still not enough. And circling back to this, there's no need for any of this if the villains that were shown don't constitute the need for it. So now it's a matter of figuring out which villain is actually going to be insanely strong to take on these characters right here. Help to even make them need to fuse. Intuition-wise, I want to say Majin Ku, because he's at his early stages, as it was with Majin Buu. There's different things that go along with that, but he's not really evil, at least from what I've seen. The dude's a good boy. He's not like Majin Buu. Maybe because he's able to be controlled? I don't know. As it stands, there is no real villain in Dragon Ball Daima.